Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Marvel just wrapped up their panel at D23, and oh my god, did they come prepared, because they just announced banger after banger after banger. They gave us so many updates on a bunch of different TV shows, so let's talk about it. Starting off, they brought out Anthony Mackie to talk about Brave New World, and they gave the same kind of generic speech they always give, talking about how excited they are to see for everybody to see the movie, which makes sense. And I think they gave a couple new looks at a couple different suits that Sam Wilson is going to be wearing in the movie. And then they decided to shock everybody and gave us a full look at Red Hulk, all hulked out. And let me just say, when I first saw this, I almost hulked out, because he looks absolutely amazing. I'm hanging this on my wall. I don't care. I think they did, I don't think they could have done any better with this design. He looks insane. And the CGI looks, amazing, which was a lot of people's worries, but seeing this, I don't think it's going to be a problem. So yeah, this just made me so much more excited for Captain America Brave New World. I cannot wait. And then they decided to show us a little bit of behind-the-scenes footage from the Fantastic Four movie, which began filming, I think, Tuesday of this week, and it's just kind of the cast sitting around a table talking about the movie, but we see that Joseph Quinn is actually wearing the spacesuit that they're going to be wearing in the movie when they go on, the iconic space mission, where they end up getting their powers. And I think it looks great. It really gives off, that 60s vibe, and it looks, I can't really make or find anything to complain about. It looks awesome. And now, really, all that's left to see is one Ben Grimm, as the Thing. I want to see what he looks like, actually, as, a big rock. And I cannot wait to see, the official superhero suits. Feige, please, just let us see him. That's all I'm asking. Just give us a little shot of him. And then they got into talking about Daredevil Born Again, and I'm just gonna say strap in, because we got some insane announcements for this. Probably the craziest announcements we got in, all of D23, so just get ready. And starting off with kind of the biggest announcement for the show, they announced that Daredevil Born Again Season 2 is going to begin filming soon. We haven't even gotten Season 1 yet, and they're already talking about Season 2. The show has to be good if they're already greenlighting a Season 2 and starting, early production on it. This show has to be amazing. And then they got right into confirming some characters that are going to be in the show. The first character that they confirmed is going to be in the show is John Bernthal's Punisher, which we already knew about. We kind of saw some behind the scenes or set photos of him. And then they also confirmed that White Tiger is going to be in the show, which we also saw some, set pictures from. And I'm not going to lie, we kind of got a first look of him in the actual show. I'm not loving the White Tiger suit. I think it looks like cardboard. But who knows, maybe it'll look better once, it's completely done. I hope it's not completely done, because I think it looks a little bit bad. But that's my only negative thing I have to say about this, because next they decided to announce probably the most important character in the MCU is going to be in the show, because Kamala Khan's dad, Mr. Khan, is set to appear in this show at some point throughout the season. Absolutely insane. I thought we were saving characters like this for Secret Wars, but looks like we're getting him in Daredevil Born Again. I cannot wait to see him beat the living crap out of Kingpin. Kingpin, he's got to watch out. But yeah, like I was saying, like I was saying before, we got some clips from the show where I talk about White Tiger. They gave us our first look at Muse, and he looked. I don't even know if I could show this picture on YouTube. If I do, YouTube, it's just strawberry syrup around his eyes, nothing bad, just Crayola marker. But this guy looks absolutely menacing. He looks terrifying. I wouldn't want to fight him. I mean, I could probably take him, being, as muscular and strong as I am. I could take him easily. But I just don't want to hurt him, which is why I don't want to fight him. But he looks terrifying. And I cannot wait to see him on screen. If you guys don't know who Muse is, I made a video a while back. You can, click on it in the corner after you finish watching this entire video. Don't click off yet. But we saw some clips of him. We also saw White Tiger, which I talked about before. Not a big fan of the White Tiger costume or suit, but who knows, maybe it'll look better when we actually see it, get to see it not on, a little pixelated square that was taken 30, probably 100 feet away from the screen. I'm sure it'll look a lot better in the actual show. And then we also got a little bit of info on the story of Daredevil Born Again, and we learned that Kingpin and Daredevil are going to be teaming up this season to face a bigger threat. And I mean, I'm not surprised when you have somebody like Mr. Khan in the season. Very threatening. I'm sure it's going to take both of them, and I don't think they're going to be able to beat him. But real talk, I am actually really excited to see who this bigger threat is. We know it's not going to be Muse. Muse is going to be, a smaller villain and have a pretty small role in the season, or at least kind of be on, the front half of the season. So I think it's going to be kind of, it's up for grabs who's going to be the overarching big bad. We originally thought it was going to be Kingpin, but it looks like it's going to be somebody else, and I don't really have an idea who it could be, other than Mr. Khan. And then we also learned that Daredevil is going to be wearing at least 5 different suits in Season 1, which is very interesting. We get to see a glimpse of what they look like. It's the obvious yellow suit, the red suit, a silver suit, and I don't remember what the other suits looked like. But they all look pretty interesting. I'm curious if he's actually going to wear all of them. We only get to see a shot of the helmet, but a lot of news, a lot of websites and news sources are saying he's going to be wearing every single one of them, which is going to be interesting. And I get it, Marvel. Gotta sell your toys, and as long as it fits into the story, I'm all for it. I love seeing new suits, and they all look pretty good. And then they talked about 2 other things. I think they talked a little bit about Ironheart. There wasn't any news. We didn't get a release date or anything. I just think, they talked about it for a couple of minutes. But then to end off the panel, they gave us another trailer for Agatha All Along. There's not much to talk about. It's pretty similar to the last trailer we got. I'm excited for the show, but there's not much to talk about for it. So, yeah, I don't know. Nothing too crazy for Agatha. But yeah, that's kind of it. Obviously, no big announcements. It's not going to be like San Diego Comic-Con. I mean, that was only last week. They're not going to announce a bunch of new stuff after just announcing, some of the craziest announcements in MCU history. It's going to be a little bit, lowered down. Like San Diego Comic-Con was, on steroids this year. But I'm really happy with everything we got. I'm super excited for Daredevil Born Again. Agatha, the trailer looked pretty good. And then, obviously Red Hulk, I want to kiss him. But thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you guys think about all of these announcements. Does it get you more excited for Marvel's future, or does it not? Let me know. And remember, with great power comes great responsibility. See ya.